What's up, guys? Chasing Leonie here, and we're going to our second leg of our Europa League Round of 16 game against Salonika. We're welcoming them back to the UK. Of course, we're playing in Hull at the moment, not at Wroxham. But either way, we are about to try and do what we can to hold on to our 5 or 6-0 lead. We're quite way ahead on aggregate. So we're going to run some kids out, see what happens, rest some players, and hopefully find our way through to the next round. So like, subscribe, ring the bell, stick around. I'll see you after the intro. So we've only played one game then since our 6-0 win over Salonika. We played Chelsea at home in the league, beaten 3-2. Goals from Oliver Fish and Mervyn Burns, which the eagle-eyed among you will already have spotted, leaves us on top of the Premier League table. We are already top on goal difference ahead of Tottenham, but we've got an 11-goal lead on that goal difference, so that is all cushy. And, well, we're level on games played too, so yes, we could still lose it, but there's, 8-9 games of the season left to go. And I feel like we're going to be in the hunt for the title. The top 6, though, still separated by only 4 points, and there's only a 10-point gap between us and Manchester United in 7th. So all to play for. Burnley and Arsenal could still sneak into contention if things go their way. Maybe even Everton, but let's not, look for fairy tales. So, with that said, let's go look at the team that I have chosen for today for this almost dead rubber, but we'll make the best of it anyway, because that's what we tend to do here on the channel. So, our starting line today, because, as I said, I wanted to rest players, is going to be Ankovic in goal, Dragan Naglic at right back. We've got Taylor and Lee Vaughan, who is a member of our youth intake for this year, starting as centre-half. Who's a Filipino 15-year-old who can play all the way across the defence and looks like he might have a little bit of a future in this game. So, we're going to give him a run out. We've got John Gray at left back. We've got Soren Nielsen as the holding midfielder behind Salazar and York. Nian and Burns on the wings, and Gary Dillon starts up top. On the bench, I've got Hepworth, Shang Yu, Saidu Korowa, who is another of this year's youth intake, and he again looks not awful, it's got to be said. Not as good as the other fella, but taller. So that's a winner. We'll see how he goes. Talking of the youth intake, Saxon Olga is also a member of this year's youth intake. And, well, again, nowhere potential there, not necessarily the greatest player. He's Conference North-South standard right now. But we'll see how he goes and develops. He's also a big lad that can play left-back. Gareth Pritchard, again, another member of that youth intake. Funnily enough, it's been a very good youth intake for us this year. He is a left-back / central midfielder. And okay, lots of 15-year-olds out there to see how that goes. It could go badly, of course. Jess Bendy you've seen before. Richard Jones you've seen before. Sam Turner, another of our youth intake. I said it was a very good youth intake. There's a lot of potential in this youth intake. I think this fella's got more potential than his star rating suggests. Central midfielder, attacking midfielder. Okay, his physicals are rubbish, but he's 15 and therefore likely to be lazy. It's just how 15-year-olds work. Lewis Harris, central midfielder, defensive midfielder, and right winger. Came from our youth intake, already turned 16, looks like a tasty one, developing rapidly even without playing much football. In fact, he was last year's youth intake, I've just remembered, because he's played in the Papa John's Trophy. So he was last year's youth intake. He's doing very well, though, so he will get a run out today. From this year's youth intake as well, Kai Simon, who is if it lets me select him, come on, show me his profile, ever, there we go. Belgian, 16 years old, this year's youth intake. I think he's going to be a massive size, already good enough for the National League at 16. And he's got everything, quite frankly, to be a very, very good striker for us, and possibly even a very, very good winger for us. So we will do our best to keep him at the club, keep him happy, and see how he gets on. Kieran Rogers, you've seen before, of course, and the final member of our youth intake to make the squad today is Emmanuel Bakayoko, an Ivorian 16-year-old striker, come left winger. Again, big potential, and I think could become a real star for us. He's very big. Quite light, though. 184 centimetres, about 6'3", and 69 kilograms is less than Taylor Swift weighs. So that's a concern. What was his strength rate? I didn't even look. What was his strength rating like? Because it can't be much. Somehow this fella's got an 8 strength. Don't see it. Somehow I think we need to feed him. Anyway, that said, we are, of course, using this opportunity to rest a whole bunch of our squad, which is nice. I think we're going to be pretty happy with what we've got so far out there. Let's get rid of the underage players there. You can see everyone here was on heavy or medium match load, so I thought it was a good time to just give them a little break and see how it goes. So, having said that, let's get into the game and see if our break we've given them helps us to get through to the next round of the Europa League. So here in the dressing room then, I think we show everyone their recent praise is justified. Put on a show there. We're just going to do a nice kind of get out there and make a difference. Let's do that, because that's always a good shout in these kinds of situations. So there we go. Right, match preview underway. And, we are looking strong, as always. Lovely little Salonika section in the corner. I'm surprised they showed up after losing 6-0 at home. I guess they'd already bought their tickets, thinking there'd be more going on. They've gone with a 7-2-1, which I think we scared them. I feel like Danilov played for us. I feel like Nikita Danilov has a history of having played for Wroxham. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just misremembering. We've probably had our Danilov at some stage, but I don't know if it was that one. So I guess we're going to find out together in a moment. Well, I said in a moment, I'm going to have a look as soon as the game gets underway. We're here ready, everyone taking a knee and doing their things and doing all that goodness. Let's have a little look at Nikita Danilov. Did he play for us? He did play for us. We sold him to Olympiacos. There we go. Fun times. He's made a return to Wroxham after all these years. 5 minutes on the clock, we get our first highlights. And he's taking his time to tie his laces or brush himself down or whatever. Bikas is going to take this free kick from range, goes into the box, headed away by Dillo, I think that was, as Bikas runs at us again. Tolis Bikas scores, and they've got their first. They need 6, so that's a worry because they've scored early. And I'm not really sure what went on defending-wise here. I think, it was Dylan that headed that away. Somehow it fell back to Bikas. No one got back across. It's a very young side and a very inexperienced side. They've not played many... Well, I say a young side. They're an inexperienced side. They've not played many games together. Vaughan is the only one that's not played for us before. Everyone else does have appearances for the team to their name. So it's not a super weak side. But alas, we are behind. Let's encourage the boys to maybe just put up a bit more of a fight and see what can occur as the game progresses. Well, it's already uneventful second half or first half so far. This is only the second highlight. We're in the 46th minute or 40, nearly in the end of the first minute of injury time. And that's everything that's happened as Ankovic picks up a ball here. And, I don't think much is going to... I'm going to take off Lee Vaughan probably at half-time. That's a big piece of news, purely because he's tired. Nian having a run, gets taken down. Danilov now picks up the ball, does a little bit of messing around. Sionis now with a ball forward to Sankidis, to Tabaritsoglu, to whoever this is out wide here, Bitlis to Bardi back to Belasas. And, they are playing keep ball very nicely. It has to be said. So let's say half-time whistle is approaching, so if bad things are going to happen, now would be the time for them to happen as Vitis gets a little bit of a run, has a little snifty at this crossover, and, Livanos has put the ball into the net. That does make it 2-0, 6-2 on aggregate, squeaky bum time indeed. And, are we going to get hoisted by our own petard of cockiness because I've chosen to rotate the side ever so slightly? It's very possible. It's possible I've blown this, but we'll find out. Half-time still needs to happen. Show everyone their praise is justified. That's fine. Let's just do a little cheeky find everyone up with a 6.5 or below. Pointy finger. You've not been good enough so far. Get it together and send them back out there. And hopefully in the second half, we'll put up a little bit more of a fight. I've just realised I didn't take Lee Vaughan off. It's fine. We'll leave him out there to get a bit more tired, and then we can find his replacement somewhere. Throw in for us, though, first, and John Gray is going to take it, and he'll go to Mervyn Burns. Burns back to Gray. Gray cuts inside. Does he have a look at a shot? He is having a look at a shot. He puts over the bar. It's got to be said, John Gray, very good at a lot of things, but I wouldn't have had him down as being the goal scorer we were looking for today, if I'm completely honest. So, let's not pretend we're massively shocked by that. Free kick, Korima taking it. I've made some changes just mostly to replace players who weren't playing very well, to be honest. Koroma and Shuey and Yue are the two centre halves now. Bendy's on a holding midfield. Richard Jones on the right wing. And Salazar finds York. York back to Bendy. Bendy back to Salazar. Salazar over the top looking for Mervyn Burns. Gets to it. Crossing in. Can't find the head of Dylan. Vitis heads away. And Burns picks it back up. We're going to go for a second attack here. We're going cross-field ball. Looking for Naglic. Naglic on a run into York. Tim York thought about a shot there. You could see it. Burns in for Dylan. Dylan with a pop. That's going to be offside. I'm almost certain of it. Is it going to be offside? It has been disallowed for offside. I had a feeling it might be. But we've only got to hold on for another 20 odd minutes. So that's absolutely fine. It looks like it's going to be Salazar or York making way next. Although actually I might make a rare goalkeeper change. Why not? Let's send James Hepworth in. Purely because Gregor Enkovic has not been inspiring. Maybe Hepworth will get a bit more fun out of being in goal. He's on a clean sheet, so that will bode well for him. I've said it now. He's going to concede 5. Zigeridis to Sakilidis and Sanikalidis has made it 3-1. 3-0, sorry, and, well, that clean sheet for Hepworth did not last long at all, did it? I don't think we need to watch the replay of that, do we? Fuck it, we're nearly halfway there. Oh, I've sworn on I'm going to get demonetised. Oh, no, YouTube's not going to give me my no money. Right, good finish. Nice stuff. 3-0, but I'd be surprised if they were to get 3 more. Well, we're into injury time now, and I think we can safely say we're going to be through with a couple of minutes left, if that. Final whistle is about to blow. There we go. It is only a 3-0 loss, which is not too bad, actually, if we're honest. Considering I chucked so many kids out, we've done okay. We have something. Pleased with the performance. We need to move on and not allow ourselves to become comfortable. Good stuff. Okay, job done. All right, so we're going to come back on Friday for the game against Manchester United in the FA Cup, which is our next game up. We should know by then who we're playing in the next round, unless we're going to find out now. I don't think we will. I don't think that's been drawn yet, has it? No. But we're going to play Manchester United next in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup on Friday. We'll start the week off with the quarterfinals of the Europa League. And who knows, we might get a cheeky FA Cup semi-final somewhere in it next week as well, just to make things a little bit exciting for us. That would be great, wouldn't it? So, let's wrap things up. Thank you for watching, guys. Have always been chasing them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Until next time, though, stay safe and have a good one.